is the black USB in the computer. Thank you, sir.
Great communication begins with connection. Now this quote by Oprah Winfrey, to me, means that through communication, we can show our personality traits, and that is also a great part of all of our lives. Now, as I was researching my personality styles, I was reminded how big communication is in being my personality. Hello everyone, my name is Archer Crum, and today I'm going to be talking about being a connector and being a thinker and how they've both affected my life. Now first off, being a connector. Being a connector to me is like being a Wi-Fi signal. I'm able to connect to a bunch of people at once and with the same energy to each and every one. My first trait in being a connector is being supportive. Now being supportive to me means being able to bounce off of another person, whether it be emotionally, physically, or even mentally. A great example is in high school, me and my friend supported each other and were able to lose collectively 150 pounds of weight. I now love the way I look, and I'm going to keep going. My next trait is being personable. Now being personable to me means being able to be friendly to each and every person that walks through any door. As soon as I see them, I'm able to make a connection with them. A great example of being personable is at work. I give reviews on whether I make it personal, explore, discover, guide the purchase, and stay connected. I'm the only one currently that has 10 out of 10 reviews on all of my surveys. Now my next trait is being adaptable. Now being adaptable to me means being able to quickly change at the drop of a hat and being able to do it efficiently. Now a great example is when my managers will change my time, maybe going from 9 to 8 or 8 to 11. Anytime I need to quickly adapt to that and show up on time and be a good worker. A great story is actually that exact thing happened. I was supposed to work at 11, and my manager changed up the time and made it 9. I, of course, was very surprised, but with the support of my lovely girlfriend, I was able to get out the door on time, adapt, and then be personable to every single person who walked through that door, even though I was a little irritable. Now that I've talked about being a connector, I'm going to talk about being a thinker. Now being a thinker to me is like being a computer mouse, being analytical in your movements and being able to solve problems on the monitor. Now my first trait of being a thinker is being analytical. Being analytical to me means being able to break a problem down in its basic parts and observing them objectively. A great example of this is when customers come through the door at my work T-Mobile, I have to analyze their wants and needs and to match them with the exact rate plan that they want or what actually will help them in accessories or phones. Now my next trait of being a thinker is being strategic. Now being strategic to me means that I'm able to plan ahead, not just 1, 2 steps, but maybe even the next game. Now a great example of this is my good friend Bob and I would play Stratego. He wouldn't win because I had the strategic advantage in actually thinking ahead, unlike him. Isn't that right, Bob? Now my third trait of being a thinker is being a problem solver. Now being a problem solver to me means that I'm able to quickly and efficiently solve problems at any time. A great example of this is when customers come in with network issues, phone problems, or even SIM problems, and I have to quickly and efficiently troubleshoot the phone and find out what can better help them and what's a good solution. A great story is just recently, customer came in wanting to know what rate plan they should get, if they should switch from one plan to another, what would be cheaper. So I analyzed the problem, and I decided that what we should do is change from her account to her husband's account. It'll save them money, and everybody will be happy. Now, what I did was I talked to our retail support line over the course of 2 days with these people, and I was able to quickly and efficiently solve the problem, and at the end, get a great review from the customer. Throughout this presentation, I talked about how my personality styles affected my life. I first started with being a connector, and how losing weight helped me show my supportiveness to my friend. And then I moved on to being a thinker, and how I used my analytical side and problem-solving skills to solve problems. But I began the presentation with a quote: "Great communication begins with connection." Now, I firmly believe that through communication, each and every one of us, not just connector and thinker, but movers and planners, can use communication and connect to everybody, no matter what.
Count of 3, 1, 2, 3.